where I was given a executive officer charge. And Mullapur Dakha is one of the councils in Ludhiana. So I'll start my presentation with a short video first. Is video visible, Mohit? Hello.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Visible. Okay.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Manji,
Yes.
very good.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, I'll start with my presentation. So, what we just saw in the presentation is the dump site in the Mullapur Dakha. This site is of around 2 to 3 acres, and it has a legacy waste of about 10 to 15 years. So, I'll start my presentation, sir. Just a second, sir. Covered with the waste. So after the area was cleared, we started the plantation drive in that area because as per the NGT guidelines and the Supreme Court guidelines, every landfill site should have a green belt. Next slide. So in the plantation drive, I took the help of the IRS officer Rohit Mehra sir, who is already been involved in the creating 100 micro forest in India. So this is the plantation drive we started. Next. So for the plantation, first we dug out and then we got the organic manure from the NGOs and the dairies. Around 60 trolleys of manure were utilized. Next slide. Next. This slide is not clear. So because plowing and mixing and the digging was required, so we took the help of the local rural cooperative society, which provided us the rotavators and the diggers. Next slide. Next slide. Next. So once as in the pictures we can see, all this area which has been cleared up, that was all filled with the waste. So once this all ground work was done, we started the afforestation. Next slide. Next. So we planted around 10,000 trees in this area which was we reclaimed. So in these 10, the area we recovered, we got the trees from the forest department. So around 10,000 of the trees are planted here, and more than 10 varieties of the plants have been utilized, like mango, jamun, amalthas, neem. And so in the plantation drive, we started including the schools. So in the Mullapur Dhaka area, we have around 10 schools. So we got teachers and the students from these schools, and they participated in the green drive. Next slide. So we made it a people-centric and the society-driven project. We involved citizens. We called because we have NGOs involved. They were communicating and making people aware about this project. So people came up during the plantation drive in huge numbers, and all the plants have been planted not by the labor or the staff of the municipal council. These are planted by the students, teachers, and the civilians and the elected members. Next slide. Next. Just this side. Back. Can you go back? So you can see, this whole area was covered with the waste. So we brought it to the middle, and you can see that a central area was covered, now is covered with this waste, and the all area we've been planting. Next slide. So these are the elected members in the middle. He is the chairman of municipal council. He himself was present every day during the plantation drive, and also when we were reclaiming the land. Next slide. So as I said, more than 10 varieties of the saplings have been planted, and all these have been sourced from the forest office. Not a single penny has been spent on this afforestation drive. And we got the rotavators also from the Rural Cooperative Society, who also didn't charge us anything. And the JCBs, trolleys, they've been sourced from councils and the corporations. So that also is not charged. Next slide, please. So this is how it looks, because plantings, this is around like two months back or 1 month back. So these are in the very initial stage. Next. So this is the whole team of municipal council, and in the middle there is IRS officer Rohit Mehra sir. He helped a lot during this plantation drive because he has an experience of creating more than 100 mini forests in the pan India. Next slide. So during this whole project, we got the schools and youth involved in the awareness drive. Because of that only, we got huge participation from the civilians. And people, I hope they are now aware about the plantation and the afforestation, because Ludhiana being an industrial hub, the AQI index is very poor. And it affects largely the areas around Ludhiana also. And also because it's a dump site, during rainy seasons, the groundwater in the Mullapur Dhaka and as well as the areas around, it gets really dirty, and when this whole waste of 10 to 15 years, it seeps into the subsoil, so it affects the groundwater hugely. So we had a conversation with the students. They also were made aware about this whole exercise, the land degradations, water conservation, and as well as the plantation. And we all conducted together this whole awareness drive in the council. Next slide, please. So what I want to stress more on this is that it's a community-driven and a people-centric initiative. The initial problem which we faced was of issue of land ownership. We got it cleared from the revenue department. They did the demarcation, and the mutations were updated because because there's a court order on which the mutation was not done. So we got this whole cleared up with the revenue department. Then we got the help of the municipal corporation Ludhiana, who had JCBs and tippers. What I want to say, there are a lot of resources already available with the system. But because if we can channelize them more effectively, then these resources can be utilized more judiciously. Then the forest department, we got 10,000 trees, and as I said, more than 10 varieties. Then also, along with the private company, Oswald, what we got, we contacted with them. We wanted them to construct a bamboo wall around the waste which we gathered in the center. So because of COVID, it got a bit delayed. So, but they got this whole project proposal CSR passed, and they said once the situation be more suitable, they'll start this. They'll be creating bamboo wall around the waste. So this is the CSR we got from the private company. We've got the help of local NGOs and the dairies. All the manure was procured from the dairies. Trolleys were utilized from the NGOs. Awareness drive was conducted by the NGOs. And the schools, as I said, because there are 10 schools in the Mullapur Dagah, we roped in all the schools. Teachers participated in huge numbers, but we restricted numbers and we got them like we made a schedule of 10 students because it was Corona, so we didn't had a lot of people on the site at the same time. Then the Rural Cooperative Society, they helped in the plowing and the with the rotavator. Next slide. Next. Yeah. So coming to the benefits of it. So as I said, Ludhiana being a major industrial hub above Delhi, so it has very poor AQI index. So 10,000 trees will be helping as lungs of the city. Then it creates assets for the municipal council in the long run, because I think many bamboo trees will be planted here in the across the waste, and also with the 10,000 trees of neem, amaltas, mango. This will be a huge asset for the municipal council, because municipal council, as I've seen, they are very cash deprived. So hopefully they'll have some cash or resources in the future. Then this is not just a change on the ground, but also in the minds of the people, because now when the students of the area, all the schools participate in that, I think this will share a message of this afforestation and regarding the waste, judicious management of waste in the students who are young, and maybe in the next generation it will be carried forward. Then all the solutions have been local. All the NGOs, the dairies have been locally available, and we have made the use of those resources which are available locally only. Then coming to the scalability of this project, because in Punjab in itself, there are around 150 landfills. And Mullapur Dagah being a very small municipal council, other landfills are bigger and they are occupying a bigger area than this 2 to 3 acres of this dump site. So this not this project, but this initiative can definitely be scaled up to the different land sites available not just in Punjab but across India. And there is also the NGT guidelines which says every dump site should have a green belt around it, because the dump site, it deteriorates the groundwater, not just below the dump site but across the around the area, as well as when the birds and the animals comes up near the dump site. So that creates health problems in the area and around. So we have to make a green belt around the dump site. Also, we have to cover the dump site so that it is not visible. So these are the guidelines of NGT, and they are strictly being implemented in Ludhiana. So I think this model or this project can be scaled up in another areas, so that sustainable management of dump site can be done.
Mr. Bansal, I would request you to conclude now.
Yes, sir. This done, sir. So next slide. Next. Sir, done. Thank you, sir.
Can you just show us how does it finally looks? Because I have slight confusion with that. Now, when did you start this and how does it look? When did you start this?
Sir, we started this on 15th of January, sir.
Huh?
15th of January, sir, we started, because first time I visited 15th of this January.
Oh.
Yes, sir, this January. First time I visited with the sir and the council members there. So it took around 2.5 months to get. It took around 2 to 3 weeks to get this cleared up. Then involving the students, and around, I think, one month of that plantation drive, because we did it each week, not in a one go, because number was huge.
That's okay. Now you tell me one single reason which you think is behind the success of this project.
So single reason, I'll say locally driven solutions as well as the community participation, sir. Because the solutions are available locally, sir, in and around the areas, in and around the municipal councils. We got the JCBs which were working, which had a rent of 800 per day or 10,000 per day, sorry, per hour, sir. Which will take this cost of this project in lakhs, sir. But we did it with minimum funds just because we got the resources locally, sir. JCBs, trolleys, workers working there, sir. And for the plantations, sir, 10,000 trees, if I get my staff working on this plantation, it will take time, sir. And the community participation, sir. People really, sir, came up and the ownership, like they really came up and owned those plants, sir. Because plantation, I can tell you, sir, I myself did it for the first time at that scale, sir. It gives a huge joy, sir, and I think it will leave a deep imprint in the minds of the people and the students, sir. So two things, sir: local solutions and the community participation, sir.
Any other site you have planned for development, or is it one time affair or one site, one?
So, sir, this site,
Huh?
so this site is planned now, sir, because I was given EO charge of this council. So whenever the future, if I get, wherever I get posted, I'll have definitely this project in my mind. So wherever I go, dump site when I see, that has to be managed in a very sustainable way, which I've done here, sir.
And who will do the further maintenance of this municipal body?
Sir, yes, sir, municipal body, sir. Because now the only it requires is frequent, not frequent, like a visit in a week, and they've got the tube well also, sir. So water issue has been solved, which was a major issue, sir. And I think council, because there is a ownership with the elected members, sir. So because when I also told them about this Koch award also, sir. So they got excited, he said, "Okay," because they didn't know that how this will go in future, sir. So what I can say is that they are connected with this project. So I think that ownership with the people and the council will take it forward, and that will be maintained, sir.
Thank you. Good work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
One small question. You have been able to take care of all the legacy dump yard and everything with the solid waste which you have now reclaimed into a forest. I think that's an excellent job. But
Thank you.
one issue remains. What is happening to the current waste management? Where is that going? I did not see any what to say mention of that in your presentation or in the movie which you showed earlier.
So
That is
that's the another challenge.
Because that is the root of the problem. I don't know how, because instead of this place, are they dumping it in some other place and creating a new dump yard?
So that's another problem, and the government of Punjab has been working on it, sir, because that requires huge machines, sir, which will segregate the waste from the sand. So that's going on, sir, because they got the machines now, sir, and they're segregating the machine. So, but it will take a time because sir, the waste is of huge amount, sir, and because 10 to 15 years, sir. So that will go simultaneously, sir, and it will take, I think, a bit more longer time. And that I agree totally, sir. But both of these has to go simultaneously, sir. Greening the area and preventing that from soil and water degradation, and again the waste segregation and the management of waste, sir. And that has been going on, sir. They got the machines, they're segregating it and properly.
I hope that you are able to sustain it. I'll just share with you the problem we are having in Delhi. There are three such mountains which have come up, which are more than 500 to 600 feet high. And they are a constant source of pollution, local fires, and whole lot of other things and diseases and everything. And in spite of lot of effort and even political will, the outcome is not being achieved. No, I'm really happy though you have been able to achieve and clear out a thing and make it into, reclaim it into a forest. I think that's excellent. I hope it is being done at the other places also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I totally agree, sir, that what you say about the mountains of waste, sir, it is the biggest problem in the waste management, sir. And
Yes.
it will take some, sir, a big. I think it can't be done in few months, sir. It will take time, sir, because this is a legacy waste, sir.
Good.
And they